We are ready for war. It is War Games time. The Shield and the Usos battle the Bloodline for ultimate supremacy of WSC.
The following contest is a War Games match. Introducing first, accompanied by the White Men, Armando Estrada, the team of Tama Tongaloa, Hikuleo, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline.
Solo Sikoa has ascended to become the Tribal Chief and has now created his new bloodline with the outcasts of the family, the dangerous, the unhinged.
You can hear it in this crowd. They are not happy with the actions that Solo Sikoa has partaken in. Hiring the mercenaries and the brothers Tonga. And not only that, they made things worse by recruiting the Samoan psychopath, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, to do his dirty work. And if things couldn't get any worse, they got Armando Estrada down, either disappointed or ready to see this rumble.
Never did I think I would see this again. The hounds have been unleashed in WSC, and they're ready for war.
Introducing next, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and the WSC World Hardcore Champion Jon Moxley, the Shield.
I have some personal history with Reigns and Rollins. I'm not happy to see this sight, but you can't deny the history, the legacy they've created. They ruled WSC.
You want to talk about hell freezing over? Never in my career here at WSC, as a spectacular commentator, mind you, did I imagine Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and a former Dean Ambrose turned Jon Moxley forming the Shield once again and teaming with the Usos. And if you remember, it was the Usos who brought out the Tribal Chief in the first place against Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley.
Yeah, you have to wonder, will this team be on the same page? You know very well that Solo's team is united, but will this team crumble when the pressure hits?
Yes, Seth Rollins coming to arms, answering the war cry by being the first member of his team to do battle with the Bloodline here at War Games. This is gonna be something to remember, as I've told you before. And here we go, no wasted motion. Rollins and Tama Tonga going at it.
Back and forth they go, and Rollins drives Tama Tonga into the post and a cage, and a clothesline sends him into the ring.
Seth Rollins on the prowl, springboard, high knee to the back of the head.
The Architect, the former two-time WSC Hardcore Champion, getting the upper hand here as Tama Tonga sends him face first into the cage.
And just like that, Tama Tonga has turned the tides of this battle.
These two are in for a long match. They have to endure all the way to the end.
What agility there by Tama Tonga. He's made his name known across the world, especially in Japan, and now he's going to bring the brutality to the Architect.
This new Bloodline is savages. I agree, they need to be stopped, but my frustration with Rollins is not only did he manipulate and use me, now he's entering into war beside Roman Reigns after everything he's done to me and to him.
And now it's Rollins force-feeding the steel cage to Tama Tonga. And now, whoa! What is this? Powerbomb onto the steel!
Things aren't looking good for the new Bloodline as we await the next to enter this War Games. We're going to find out who has the advantage. And it's going to be the Bloodline.
And now Tama Tonga's got backup in the form of his brother, Tongaloa, the Botch Master. There's nothing botched about bringing a trash can into the fray. Oh, he's got more toys in mind. Kendo sticks aplenty. But Rollins, he's ready to go at it. Into the ring, Tonga Loa goes. Seth Rollins already taking control, trying to keep his momentum going. Into the cage, Tonga Loa goes. And now Rollins has the kendo stick, but all from behind. Tama Tonga putting it all to waste.
And now the Tongans having their way, beating down Rollins. This is what he signed up for. He didn't need to involve himself in this bloodline business, and now he's paying the price. The Tongans now with the kendo sticks. Seth Rollins is about to take a beating. The kendo sticks by the Tongans. And Rollins is suffering at the will of the bloodline. And now they're lining up their shot. Incoming! Oh, they hit each other!
Seth Rollins able to duck out of the way, and now he's got the steel trash can! Taking out the trash! We have the bloodline!
Rollins has found his equalizer, now punishing the Tongans!
Rollins with the sling blade! The Visionary is on top of things! Looking for a curb stop to Tonga Loa. This might be it. Oh! Paid dirt by Tama Tonga. Now the mugging consumes the Architect once again.
The Tongans having their way with Rollins.
Oh! Face first into the steel, and now they're just grinding it against the chains. But here comes the yeet! Armed with a chair, Jey Uso taking the fight to the former bloodline! To the spine! And now, oh, he catch and a super kick to the face through the chair! Catches the kick but doesn't catch that one! Samoan drop by Jey! Jey's on fire! And now looking to align himself with Seth Rollins.
They must put their past behind them and get along here. And a super kick to Tama Tonga. Trash can to the face of Tama Tonga.
Jey Uso just playing with his food here. If she could just listen to this place. They're all behind. The yeet. What is Seth Rollins thinking of? From that high, superplex onto the trash can. But he's still not done. Broken arrow onto the steel.
As always, an incredible display of athleticism from Seth frickin' Rollins. Jey and Seth in control, but the Tongans are about to get some help.
The Bloodline desperately need backup, and that's exactly what they're gonna have in the form of the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Could you imagine being locked inside a cage with this man? I would not want to be Jey and Seth right now.
Now Jacob from the top with the whisper in the wind. What? Oh, super kick to the jaw. But he just ate that. Super kick of his own. Rollins is stunned. Samoan drop with the pop-up to boot.
Jacob Fatu has immediately made his presence felt here.
Now Fatu has his sights set on main event Jey Uso. Oh, God. Oh! Samoan wrecking ball to the face. And now looking into the eyes of the Architect as he feeds him into the cage once again. My God! And now Jacob Fatu paying respects to his leader of the new Bloodline. And here comes Jey Uso, armed with a kendo stick. And that doesn't do diddly squat! Oh my God! Is there no one to stop Jacob Fatu? Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, and Jon Moxley are helpless to watch.
The Enforcer has done his job.
But it may not be over just yet for Team Shield and Usos. Here comes Jimmy, a.k.a. No Yeet. But he's No Yeet no more. And now he's the one bringing in more toys. A steel ladder. Jacob Fatu trying to stop it before it happens. But you can't go into a fight with a man with a weapon and expect not to get hit by it.
Oh, and he's got a table. Trying to get hardcore in this WarGames match. Jimmy Uso knows he's going to need some help with these weapons to take down this bloodline.
A bit of TLC for you and me. Jimmy Uso, shades of his brother with that steel chair from earlier tonight.
Oh, but that steel chair not enough to take down Jacob Fatu in a super kick.
Now it's Jimmy's turn. How is he still up? Double super kick by the Usos. And now it's Jacob's turn. Here we go, baby! How does that taste?
Jimmy Uso has taken back control of the match for the Usos and the Shield.
Rikishi must be looking at this match proud as all hell. But Tama Tonga putting it all to rest, or is he? Or is he? Pop up over the freaking ring!
That was incredible, but here comes the werewolf. You can't keep Jacob Fatu down for long. Here comes Jay.
Jacob Fatu trying to be a one-man army, but there's only so much you can do. And now Rollins has his sights set on the werewolf, putting the dog down. We're on the hunt now. 1D through the table. Consider that the silver bullet. But oh my God.
They're in trouble now.
The giant, known as Hikuleo, finally enters the fray. And we're about to see just what he's capable of. Taking down Jimmy. Jay follows suit. Oh, a big boot to the face of Rollins.
Hikuleo single-handedly taking them all down.
Holy hell! Did you see the height and distance? And now the Usos trying to arm themselves with a steel ladder.
They've got the Samoan giant stunned for the moment. Now they're going to need to work together to take him down, and they're going to do so.
Now the Brothers Zeus trying to cut down the giant tree that is Hikuleo, but they're not getting through. Not tonight or any other night. Double choke slam.
What dominance shown by Hikuleo here. The Usos down and out, Rollins down and out. Now Hikuleo, what does he have planned here? Now he's got a steel chair. Things are going to go from bad to worse.
Somebody's got to stop this man. I don't think there's a man in this building who can.
And now he's got those chairs set up.
Oh no. Oh no. Jimmy Uso in for a world of hurt, but Seth Rollins is able to save him. But who's going to save Seth Rollins? Oh my God!
A Samoan driver through the chairs. And it's going to be the WSC World Hardcore Champion Jon Moxley to try his hand to take down this giant Hikuleo. What does Moxley have planned? Oh, he's got tables. Moxley has been battling the Bloodline for years. He has made amends with the OG Bloodline, but he wants to put an end to this all tonight in WarGames.
He's the hardcore champ for a reason. He knows exactly when things have to get serious. And now good old Barbie, shades of the late great Mick Foley. I know he's not dead, but you get me. You get what I'm trying to say. Oh! And Hikuleo just eating those barbed wire baseball bat shots. Oh! To the face! I think he just chipped a tooth. But Hikuleo, he just eats that. Choke slam at the ready. Moxley able to escape. He has a paradigm shift.
Finally, someone takes down Hikuleo, and it's 5-time Mox.
But oh my God, look behind you, Mox. Now this is a main event I'd love to see.
And here we go! Fatu and Moxley!
Both gladiators trading blows. Who's gonna buckle first? Off the ropes. Oh! Using his own body as a weapon does Jacob Fatu. Wait, I think he's looking for a Samoan wrecking ball. Oh, onto the ladder. Jey Uso, spear! Through the freaking ladder!
Jacob Fatu has been neutralized by Jey Uso! And now it's time for the final member of the Bloodline, the Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa!
The man of the hour. The one who started it all by usurping the throne of the Anoai dynasty. Props to Solo, he's still going to war. Taking off the Ula Fala as he takes down Jey Uso. Oh, spinning Solo to Jimmy. Samoan drop to Jey.
Now looking for the spike. Here comes Moxley. And here comes Rollins to save Jey Uso. And here comes, Hikuleo from behind. Taking everybody down, catches the kick.
And he nails the spike to the throat of his older brother.
The Shield and the Usos are in dire straits right now. The Bloodline destroying them. Jimmy launched into the cage. Now Moxley defenseless.
Samoan spike to Rollins. Oh my God! Oh my God! Roman Reigns can do nothing but wait for his doom as his entire team just got taken down one by one. And now it's the Tribal Chief's turn. Even with everyone in attendance cheering him on, Roman Reigns is walking to his death. But he faces it like a man.
Let the War Games begin!
The match has officially started, and Roman Reigns truly won against all. Samoan drop to Hikuleo. And now Solo Sikoa trying his hand at the original Tribal Chief, the only Tribal Chief. Superman punch to Solo. Here I was thinking that Roman Reigns was screwed, but he just liberated his entire team, and now we're at equal footing.
Whatever the outcome may be, this battle for power in the Bloodline, it ends here and now in War Games.
And here we go!
It is on! Everyone going at it!
Of course it's Mox with the only one with a weapon as he's just grinding the barbed wire onto the skull of Jacob Fatu.
Moxley with a Death Rider to Jacob Fatu.
That's one down, 4 to go.
Here comes the Shield. The pack mentality going after the biggest man in the ring. And now Roman Reigns. All taking the fight to Hikuleo here. As Jey Uso taking the fight to the rest of the family. And Hikuleo's in trouble.
And now, the top rope. Triple powerbomb. Through the table. That's it! Solo Sikoa saves it! Curb stop by Rollins! Paradigm shift by Mox!
Solo thrown out of the ring, and a super kick! Super kick!
Oh my God, I think he's dead.
Now setting up a table.
Tonga Loa is out cold. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Oh my God. What in the world are they thinking? No, there's no way. He can't be that crazy.
They're about to go Uso crazy. They're climbing to the top of the cage.
A double-decker table sandwich. With a double Uso splash on the side.
Are you freaking kidding me? That was insane. The Usos risking their bodies, their lives to stop the Bloodline.
And now Solo has to answer for his crimes. But what the hell? Armando Estrada! Wait! Paul Heyman!
Paul Heyman is back!
The real wise man! Coming to save the day! What the hell?
Jacob with a moonsault from the top of the cage! Wipes out the Shield!
And all thanks to Jacob Fatu! I love you, Solo! Solo Sikoa has this in the bag! Oh, he spiked Fatu! He didn't mean to do that! Underneath the spike, spear by Roman!
The Shield and the Usos bring justice to the Bloodline!
Here are your winners, the Usos and the Shield!
It's time to say so long to Solo as the Shield and Usos come out on top through this disgusting and brutal war, and Roman Reigns takes his rightful place at the top of the Anoai dynasty as the Tribal Chief. What a match! What a war! The Shield and the Bloodline stand tall in WSC.
The Bloodline war is over! The Shield and the OG Bloodline are united at last! But I have a feeling that bigger problems are waiting around the corner for the Shield. As for Jon Moxley and his Hardcore Championship, he is set to endure the deadliest championship defense he's ever had when he enters a match he's all too familiar with. The Deadly Game.